Good morning children. This is 5th standard English class. We are in block 6, No Ordinary Soldier. Main concept was elements of a story. In our previous class we have learnt about the word map children, and today we are going to learn how to write the elements of realistic fiction. What is realistic fiction? That means which is a real story. Okay. To write any story, we need to know about the main characters. What are the main elements we are going to see? Elements of a story. What are the main elements of any story whichever we write? What are the main elements we have discussed in our previous stories also? Main elements are characters, settings, events. These three are the main elements of to write any story, children. Okay. Today I am going to read the lesson, explain you the lesson. After that we are going to connect the story with our real life. Okay. That is what is connection. Open your reader, children. Yes. Open your reader, children. Block number 6. No Ordinary Soldier. Who is the author of this story? Anu Kumar. Who is the author of the story? Anu Kumar. And these are the keywords: approach, aware, frantic, impressive, incident. Okay. Now we are going to start with the lesson explanation. To Geeta, Jang Bahadur had always been special. He was actually a very ordinary looking soldier doll. Now who is here? Geeta and Jang Bahadur. Jang Bahadur is a soldier doll. Okay, and this is a special doll. Geeta called him Jang Bahadur, and to her, he was as brave as her father in the army. And what does Geeta's father do? He is an army man. Okay, and this Jang Bahadur is also as brave as her father. Whose father? Geeta's father. Her father went away for long periods of time. It was his job as a soldier to keep watch on the country's borders. Now, what is her father's job, children? He have to protect the country. His job was near the country's borders. Okay, and he used to stay for long periods over there on the borders. Next paragraph. Geeta always looked forward to her father's visit. It was on one of these visits that Geeta gave Jang Bahadur to her father. Just before he left, her father was a lieutenant colonel in the army. He was tall and impressive, with a thick mustache and a deep voice. As he left, Geeta thought her father looked worried. He had just received orders to move with his soldiers to the glacier post that looked out over the enemy soldiers. Now see, once Geeta's father has come, see, Geeta always looked forward. Always she used to wait for her father's visit. So in one of his visits, what happened? Geeta gave Jang Bahadur to her father before he leave the place again. And he is a lieutenant colonel in the army. And he was very impressive. To see some people, I have told you the meaning, right, of impressive yesterday in word map. If you see someone, they will be impressive. Even this Geeta's father also was impressive because he was tall with a thick mustache. Means what? This is called mustache. You know, in Telugu we call it as misam, and in Hindi mooch, right? Yes. With thick mustache and a deep voice. As he left, Gita thought her father looked worried. As Gita's father was leaving, what was Gita thinking? That while before leaving, he was little bit worried. He had just received orders to move with the soldiers to Glacier Post that looked out over the enemy soldiers. Now see, he had to move out to the Glacier Post. Geeta chewed her lip and thought. She held out Jang Bahadur to her father, asking him to take him along. Now, while she chewed her lip means what? Sometimes, if we are thinking seriously, we'll only bite our lips, right? That. Next, Father, he will take care of you. And besides, this is something to remember by. Remember me by, she said, sounding very serious. Now see, as she was thinking, what she was thinking, that her father was little bit worried. So what did she do? She gave her Jang Bahadur to him, and she told that if you keep Jang Bahadur beside you, it will remember me. Okay, you will remember of me by seeing this Jang Bahadur. Lieutenant Colonel Sanjay Singh was in charge of an entire battalion, but he had a father's heart. He ruffled little Geeta's hair and carefully packed the soldier doll in his bag. Now see, this what is Geeta's father name? Sanjay Singh. Lieutenant Colonel Sanjay Singh, and he was an in charge of entire battalion, but he had father's heart also. You know, soldiers will be very strict, very disciplined, very punctual, but he is also a father, so he is having a father's heart. He ruffled little Geeta's hair. Ruffled means what? See, sometimes your parents also will ruffle on your head, right? He ruffled little Geeta's hair and carefully packed the soldier doll in his bag. What did he do? He ruffled his hand on Geeta's hair and carefully packed the doll. Turn the page. When the lieutenant colonel was alone in his bunker, he would look at a framed picture of Geeta and smile at Jang Bahadur, who stood high on a makeshift table. Can you see here? He is doing his duty over here, children. So what he used to do, whenever he used to sit alone in his bunker, he used to see the photo frame of Geeta and he used to smile and always keep a look at Jang Bahadur. At all times he was aware of the danger. So far it had been safe. They had managed to keep ahead of the enemy. It seemed they were lucky, but that changed after a strange incident one night. Now see what happened. Always they used to do like that. At all times he was aware of the danger. Means what? The people who are in the borders, they will be very much aware, so that the enemies will not attack on us. Okay, always they will be aware to keep us safe. They had managed to keep ahead of the enemy. It seemed they were lucky that changed after a strange incident one night. Now see what happened one night. There was an incident took place over there. What is that incident? We are going to see now. Lieutenant Colonel Sanjay Singh saw one of his guards trying hard to keep awake. The Lieutenant Colonel ordered him to sleep and took over the post himself. He placed Jang Bahadur on the guard's seat, facing the doll out toward the valley. They sat together in the silence. Now see what happened. One of the soldiers was sitting and he was awake. He was guarding that place. He was very much trying to keep him awake, but he couldn't able to keep. This Sanjay Singh have observed and said, he asked that guard to go inside, and he sat and he started looking after the, he was guarding that posts. Okay, and where did he put that Jang Bahadur? In the place of guard's seat. Okay, and this Jang Bahadur's face was towards the post, so towards the valley. Children, they sat together in the silence. Next, he quickly fell asleep, but a sudden noise awoke him. He shook himself awake and saw that Jang Bahadur had fallen off his seat, and had made that noise. As he was leaning over to put Jang Bahadur back in his chair, he saw a light in the valley below. It flashed once and then was gone. He knew something was wrong and raised on alarm. See what did he do? Jang Bahadur was sitting on this chair, on the guard's chair, and Sanjay Singh was sitting here, and fell asleep. While guarding, Sanjay Singh fell asleep. Suddenly he woke up with a sound, sudden noise. With a sudden noise awake him. What was that sound? That Jang Bahadur, who was on the chair, he fell down. Okay, and to when Sanjay Singh went to pick him up, what did he see? He saw that there was a light in the valley down. It flashed once and then was gone. He knew something was wrong and raised an alarm. What did he do? He raised an alarm. A few hours later, some enemy soldiers were caught crossing the border. The lieutenant colonel was praised for his quick thinking. Looking back, he realized that he owed it to another little soldier's help. Since then, Lieutenant Colonel Sanjay Singh always traveled with Jang Bahadur in his backpack. Now, see what happened after a few hours. Some enemy soldiers caught crossing the border. Some enemies were crossing the border, and Lieutenant Colonel, what did he do? He praised for his quick thinking. Looking back, he realized that he owed it to another soldier's help. And who was that soldier's help? He was Jang Bahadur. So from that time, he took Jang Bahadur wherever he used to go. A week later, an important message came over the radio. The soldiers were told to move to post 1075. The post was high in the mountains near the glacier. The mission was to check for possible enemy movements. They took their places in their vehicles and began climbing up the mountains to the post. Lieutenant Colonel Sanjay Singh was the last aboard, sitting next to the driver in the front seat. Now see what happened. There was a message from the heads in the radio, children, that they have to move to the post 1075. Okay, that is near the mountains. And when they were packing and they were moving, what did they do? The mission was to check the possible enemy movements. What was their mission? That what all are the movements of the enemies they have to check. Okay, the vehicles moved ahead along the narrow road. They had not gone very far when the lieutenant colonel realized he had left Jang Bahadur behind. He thought about his daughter and ordered the vehicles to turn back and return the way they had come. He found Jang Bahadur lying in the bushes where he had dropped him. He placed the doll safely back into his backpack and they got ready to leave again. See here what happened. They started moving as they came to know that their duty has been shifted to another place. They started moving to another place, and as they have started, they have reached along the narrow road, and Sanjay Singh realized that he left Jang Bahadur there only near the posts. So what did he do? He ordered driver to turn back his jeep, and they went to the place to collect the Jang Bahadur. When they returned back, where was he? Jang Bahadur. Jang Bahadur was lying down in the bushes where Sanjay Singh had dropped him. Later on, what happened, children? He placed the doll safely back into his backpack, and they started leaving again. Next, Left, Lieutenant Colonel Sanjay Singh ordered the vehicles to move fast, hoping they could reach the post before dark. Before dark means what, children? Before it becomes night, they have to reach. Okay. They had barely driven a few kilometers when he noticed dark smoke rising into the sky. He looked at his map and saw that a bridge was just up ahead near the smoke. It was the only way ahead. What happened? They started moving fast, but before reaching, what did they saw? They have seen some dark smoke. After going few kilometers, they have noticed that there was a smoke in the sky. From where did the smoke come? He had looked up his map, saw that a bridge has just near the smoke. It was the only one way ahead. That means only they have to pass the bridge which is near the river. And there was smoke over there only. As the jeeps neared the bridge, the soldiers heard loud and frantic noises. Excited villagers stood near the bridge with their flocks of terrified sheep and goats. Soon they saw the reason. The pieces of what used to be the bridge were scattered across the road. To the lieutenant colonel, it was clear that there had been a bomb blast. Now see, they have reached near the bridge, and what did they saw? They heard the loud and frantic noises of the villagers. The people who were near that bridge, they started making loud noise and frantic noise near the bridge, and not only people but also their sheep and goats also were there. Soon they saw the reason. The pieces of what used to be the bridge were scattered across the road. So the bridge has broken. It means scattered means broken. Okay. Then this Sanjay Singh has realized that there was a bomb blast over there. Near the bridge, there was a bomb blast. The vehicles came to a halt. One of the villagers approached to the soldiers and told them what had happened. A bomb had gone off, destroying the bridge and filling the air with flames and smoke. The soldiers were quiet. They knew that the bomb was for them. If the lieutenant colonel had not forgotten Jang Bahadur and had not asked the driver to turn back, they would have been crossing the bridge just as it exploded. He realized that for the second time Jang Bahadur had saved their lives. See what happened? One of the village person has approached, means they went near one of the soldier went sorry one of the village person went near the soldiers, and he was telling what had happened. He described that there was a bomb and it has been destroyed the bridge and filled the air with smokes and flames. All the soldiers were very much quiet. They were listening to that person. Okay. They knew that the bomb was for them. Now the soldiers understood that the bomb was for them only, to kill the soldiers. If the lieutenant colonel had not forgotten Jang Bahadur and had not asked the driver to turn back, here you remember in the previous paragraph we have studied that he forgot his Jang Bahadur and he went back to collect the Jang Bahadur. Suppose if he wouldn't forget, Sanjay Singh wouldn't forget Jang Bahadur, they would have passed the bridge, and as they were passing the bridge, the bomb would just exploded. Exploding means blast. Then what used to happen? All the soldiers were died. He realized that for the second time Jang Bahadur saved their lives. This is where when did the first time? Near the post. Yes, he fell down from the chair and he saved the life over there. And the second time when because of the bomb blast. Okay. When he returned home, Lieutenant Colonel Singh held Geeta and Jang Bahadur in his arms. He thanked his daughter for the best gift he and his men had ever received. Now, see, after that, Sanjay Singh reached home and he told what had happened and he thanked Geeta for giving such a nice gift. The gift was Jang Bahadur, and Jang Bahadur saved his Sanjay Singh and his soldiers' life. Yes, children. Now we are going to see the connections. Okay.